Ernie.
Nice. Is that Legion?
No.
I'm eating bathroom.
Legion.
Nice.
Top red.
One on 4 remaining. Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffusion.
Nice. Let's go.
One on 4 remaining.
What's up, guys? Today we're doing Operator Guide on how to play as Thermite in Operation Tenfold Pursuit. Thermite got some reworks, and he's a little bit better now. So we're gonna go through all those changes and really talk about why you should play Thermite and how to rank up as playing Thermite. So first, go through the loadout. You have the 5.56 and the M10 shotgun. Honestly, this is kind of a no-brainer. You run the 5.56. It is a really good gun that shoots sledgehammer bullets, like that hit real hard. The M10 can be effective if you want to do like a rush on your breach or something, but definitely want to stay towards the 5.56. And then you have the option between the M45 pistol, which is a good pistol, the 5.7, which has more bullets, does less damage, or a secondary shotgun. I mean, it's a secondary shotgun. There's not much else to say. I mean, this could be good in terms of holding the breach. If someone runs out and then you're like within like several meters, you just pump them down, or you can use this to open up lines of sight that you may need for like either, you know, just holding an angle, make it rotate, or if you need to throw, you know, a teammate have them throw grenades over the top or something. Really effective. Definitely highly suggest bringing this because there's a little bit more utility out of that. And then you have smoke grenades as well as stun grenades. And also one of the biggest changes to Thermite coming this season is he's going to have 3 exothermics, which really opens up like how much he can do as a hard breacher. All right, now let's talk about Thermite's ability, the Exothermic Charge. Let's say this wall's reinforced, you can pop it down and you'll be able to breach the wall open. So do you want my team is purple. To do accessibility change coming to Siege, you can change the color of all the teams. So I'll have 2 more. So honestly, with Thermite only having 2 before, you really have to kind of think about what walls you're going to open. Now as Thermite, I can really open up as much as I want. Like let's say this wall's reinforced, I can pop that open. You know, pop that. Then I can come over and like maybe open up a hatch with some of the soft flooring. Making Thermite extremely useful. Now some Thermite quick tips on how to open up a wall if a wall is muted. So if you're on an outside wall like this and you are able to rappel, you can rappel above where the mute jammer is at, and when it says you're not, you know, jammed, you can place it down and it will still open up the wall. If you do it properly, there won't be a little lip at the bottom. If you do it too high, there could be a lip at the bottom. You will have to vault over. Now let's say you're in a situation where a hatch is reinforced and it's cated off and you can't get the cade off with your team. You can come over, breach it like so, and you will blow out the hatch. With a secondary shotgun, I can also work vertical for angles. Making Thermite actually a fairly effective vertical operator now. Be able to work the vertical like that. Obviously, if a wall is banded or cated, you won't be able to open up the wall. But when paired with other operators that have, let's say, EMP impacts, new Thatcher with his launcher, or you know, anything that can get a cade or bandit off the wall using a grenade, or you know, Twitch drone, Bravo drone, etc. As long as you can get whatever's on the wall off, Thermite will be able to open up the wall. So Thermite does, that's kind of why he is a hard support, because you are effectively potentially needing help from your team to actually open up the wall if defenders are bringing actual util, which at any decent elo they probably will do so. So definitely Thermite on its own is going to have a lack of options, but Thermite with a team is going to make a lot more options for your team to actually attack and win rounds. All right, and now time for some Thermite gameplay. Here you see me open up a wall. Theme park, open up the yellow side wall. We have a mountain. I kill the guy flanking dragon. You get the call for a flanker, kill him. And we down him, and my teammate finishes him off. Boom. Now here, open up another wall. On Chalet, garage. We have an OSA. We have everything that we need. I
Zombie.
down one. We get the plants off.
Holy shit.
Destroys the OSA shield. We have our gun up though. We're gonna go.
Go.
All right, now clubhouse. We're opening up the jacuzzi wall. Boom.
Jacuzzi, wall, open.
I rotate to Logi after opening up con single, and I fall off the roof. Gotta be careful of that. I will show me making mistakes because I'm not perfect. All right, now we're on border. I open up the outside armory wall. Boom. No one's there. My teammates are raging. I get a plant down. It's a 3v3.
Hello? Why are you beating it? Wait, calm down, chicken! What are you beating for?
Oh, that's screaming. 2v3 now. Now it's 1v3. They're all screaming at each other. They're all getting mad, but guess what? I'm Thermite. I open up the wall. I planted, and guess what? I also shoot.
Friendly operator remaining.
Yeah. 1, 2. Easy. The guy takes a pot shots at me, but I'm Thermite, and you die.
4 eliminated.
EMP.
All right, open up another wall. Skyscraper. EMP goes off. We get it open. I rotate over to the house wall, which I already opened as Thermite. Guy stands up. We take him down. We find another one through the drum wall. Guys on the shield, but I'm Thermite and I don't care. We swing in. Now we're on not even lair. We're on lair.
Smoke that, smoke
I
that.
kill one on the angle who's by missile, holding angles. Guys sticking out a little bit too far. Teammates starts to go for a plant. I swing in, and we find the last. I honestly hate that perception that Thermite players or support players can't frag. You can frag. You get the wall open. Now you're Ash. Take a firefight. Don't be afraid. What can they do? You have an amazing gun. They die.
Operator remaining.
Now we're here in a 1v2.
1 op 4
Little tap. Taparooski. Last one up. 1v1. Flicky. Take down the smoke. Now here we're on border. I kill one after opening up the detention wall. Rotating in. Find another. Teammate finds one. I throw a flash out after going through workshop. Looking for. We find him. I got a shot from the rotate. And we take him down too. Simple. Skyscraper again. He's watching top black guys. I rotate in. Help him out. Boom. Take down that frost. Have our gun up after putting the diffuser down. Dropping kills and playing the diffuser while opening up walls. Thermite can do it all. Here we open up the cash wall, and now I'm opening up the inner wall of green box. Find one. Simple stuff. Frost tries to rotate away, and we find another one. Dropping 3 people in the span of like several seconds.
Hello.
Now we're opening up another wall. Con single this time. Rotate over because I realized no one was watching the flank, so I killed him. I rotate back. Now I'm in a 1v2. I'll go through Logi. I find one. Rotate in with my gun up. Find the second. Now we're opening up the cash wall. Again. Guys swinging out aggressively. We find the Rooney.
No.
I hold an angle.
Legion.
Put him down. I hear one top red. Taking down 3 again in seconds. This gun is actually really good. It's really stable and it does a lot of damage. I mean, if you go for headshots, obviously you're going to kill more people, but it does fairly decent damage compared to most other guns, even to the body. We found the yellow. Get that diffuser down again. A lot of plants. Tries to climb through the geisha holes. No. We're outside geisha, opening up the wall. Having our gun up, waiting for anything that's going to be extremely aggressive. There's someone. We find him. We're swinging over, checking all the angles before we swing up. We see the Azami.
Zombie.
He barely sees me, but we kill him. Now, opposite side, we're in office, and I'd like to go for something that is a little cheeky and a little bit more aggressive. Like if you have Thermite shotgun, this is a play you can do with the Thermite shotgun, and honestly, it actually will work more than you think. Just charging your breach. I kill one, bring out my primary, kill the second. If I had a shotgun, that would be so much faster to get that diffuser down. Here, we're on labs now. I open up the breach, upside down rappel on my breach. Guy tries to run out. No. The zombie's holding raptors. We take her down.
God damn, I'm so fucking hot and sexy.
A little cringe, but true. Fighting the guy Aqua, taking him down. And last two go down. Now we're on Outback. I open up the outside wall of dorms. Shoot the window open. A lot of times I won't even use my breach as a hard breacher. I'll just use it for the pressure so they can't really swing in front of it because a lot of people are gonna be scared shitless to do that. So I hop into the window. We find the tuber out. We go all the way in the laundry. We find another one. Last guy rotates through. Here on cash, we take down the guy swinging out. We push up, finding the mute, holding the angle, waiting for more, finding three again in the same spot as before. Simple stuff. Here, labs. Tricky situation dealing with this zombie where they don't peek you breach, but we get a little tricky with it. And your teammates come in afterwards. Shot scraper. I love holding pixels as Thermite because this gun is really good on pixel fights. We find one, he downs my teammate. I hear one on the wall. We find him. We rotate and get our teammate up. All right, guys, that's it today on how to play as Thermite in Rainbow Six Siege 2025. Thermite is a really good operator. Now, even more so, with slight little ace nerfs, making him a little bit slower. Thermite becomes a little bit more of a entry. You can maneuver around the map a little bit more freely. Once you get that wall open, now you're Ash. You get in there, you take firefights, you do what you need to do. You do have a lot of exothermics, so for me, when I play Thermite, I'm going to try to run around and get as many walls as possible quickly so I can actually play the round out and like help my team with crossfires and having my gun up and everything and droning potentially. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Thermite is a really simple, easy operator to use. Definitely an operator I'd highly recommend newer players trying. And that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, leave a like down below for more, and make sure to hype up the video on YouTube. Love you guys. Till next time. Hey.